the name of all the prophets, I'm one of them. This is part 2. I changed my name because I already knew that my journey was so different. 227, 1998 is the rare amount of us Pisces ever. Most of us Pisces, well, we were sent entirely 2 different paths. There's only ones that I can hear God were called up to the forefront. Justin Bieber ghost will be significant. It's not the first time, but the first time in 1,000 years. And, everybody for Masonic Lodge would have known that. It's called the Table of Judah, but they forgot something. I'm the ambassador between light and dark. I would even know my father that cast me into hell because my true identity is also that, as what you also known as Lucifer. But how can you get to Lucifer if you can't get to Michael first? Let's not forget, divine powers were all being taught a lesson based off of Masonic order, based off of Genesis 6 to protect the inner child, which is why Akashic Records was tampered with. Hello? Pay attention. Instead of putting the Bible in a child's face for the ones that are parents out there. I've suffered that, but I'm not bashful with it. I'm telling you something. And Archangel Michael is teaching a very valuable lesson regarding both light and dark. We are all accountable for our own actions, correct? We all walk mind, body, and soul, correct? This is not about one direction. Or is it? On your way home, do you take one direction on the way home? So there's levels to getting home, right? I don't know. I don't know if you drive your car like a Mario Kart, huh? Do you? Or is it somebody else? It's always somebody else, right? It's always somebody else doing something they have no business doing. What are you doing? All of us doing. I ask myself these questions every day. I don't need my parents telling me that. Ask me those questions. My grandmother's also right here, by the way, and also channeling through my vessel at this time. And she's a March Pisces. There's a difference, isn't there? Yet, I, as an Empress and High Priest and Emperor, I've done this and I've been through this for years. Since I was a child, I knew. It's called past lives. That's what it's called. But yet, regardless what book you look at, the Codex Gigas, the words of Anton Zelavey, because I was the one holding that same book, it's talking about the same inner child based off of 2 insecurities, based off spiritual law, misconduct. The same thing that happens here, there's a reason for it, and that's why I was assigned. Telling you what to do, you tell yourself. As much as you negotiate, and you get to keep them. I didn't say it was good news for you. But we all knew the book of Revelations 13:13, where the crowns turn to 4s, and I forearmed. And I don't steal my hand out for nobody. Was it forewarned? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the horn hand out here so I can blow it and shout it like a roaring lion seeking about who I can devour. Now decode that. In 6 months, during that time, you be trying to get your ass out of the sling that you put yourself in. Kind of like riding a bike, if you will. But then again, off of magnetics and ancestral help that you don't have. Yet, spiritual is evil. But the words that are written in red are the same blood of the innocent. Relating to actually my brother on the far right is an archangel. Now, what am I saying? All of us, I'll say it again, all of us, God, Goddess, have to be accountable for all our sins. Otherwise, well, we'll become unbalanced. We become dyslexic. We become ass backwards. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to use my shadow deck, and we're going to dive a little deeply into some things here. Okay. You know, regardless of who you are, I'm speaking out of protection based off of that I have. I'm balanced between yin and yang. I'm connected to all that is. And as you should be while walking mind, body, and soul. The sword of truth. But everybody wants to shout it. I was a pastor in my past life. I'm a Masonic child. It's funny how I knew what was going on behind me. Because I remember. Nigga, I remember. There's always something that should be left out in the cold, is it not? But compared to a lot of different things I could have been doing, I can wear a chef hat and still be ghosted at, laughed at, kicked out of a job. So why should I work for them while selling my masters? I already earned my masters. Why should I need to go back and earn them again? I mean, every so year, I want to get tired of this profession. I love it though. It's toxic, but but us starseeds can't work 9 to 5. Blood, sweat, and tears. You still get the job done? You think medication is just there to help you? I guess in a way I forgot to take mine. I'll take mine a little bit later. Although I didn't have a choice, especially all the medication, because I can see spirit, and I am blind, man. Number 9. I guess I'm lying. Well, you know the thing. 6, 7, 8, 9 formation. Now, really? Or I'm just stroking? I don't know. I'm asking you. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. The words that we say comes back. That's my Pisces. No, but words come back. And, hey, it creates these type of power moments. But you're a liar. So, excuse me as I channel different and I detach from myself as I was directed to, because that's unhealthy. But, yes, you're right. I'm toxic, so let me remove my toxic. I mean, yeah. But no, I mean, of course, no one knows what love is, especially if it's being put into someone's face. And it's very foreign. The Bible's foreign. When you curse your child, the universe sends a very valuable lesson. Lucifer's on my left. Archangels on my Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, whatever archangel you want to call. They'll tell you the same thing. This Genesis 6 stuff that's happening, it's happening today, and it will happen, and most have cursed destiny, and most even try to sacrifice the emperor or empress, even try to decapitate other star seeds from actually having their own genitalia. I guess we're going back to that one, making peanut butter because someone doesn't like someone else's wife, or because I have authority to do this to somebody. What's going to happen to you? By the way, I can talk to any terrorist I like, and I know why they did it. There's the same repeated pattern, and you want it to stop. Stop it at its core, please. I'm also connected to the angel of death. For the ones that have tried to kill me, tried to run me over with a car, and I'm only riding my bike down the street. You have some real serious issues that my ancestors, which are your ancestors, are about to be turned back to you. Also, what really upsets me is that it upsets you every time someone says something of who I'm talking to. Now, some would be left to try to fend for themselves. Because how they done this particular sun sign of a third degree. It's called treat others how they treat you. No, it's also written turn the cheek, but don't be no fool. Same in this content of the theistic Satanist teaching. If a guest enters your lair, annoys you in your lair, ask them to stop. If not, destroy them. It doesn't mean, first of all, I know a group of atheists that tell you the same thing. Okay? Hey, Anton LaVey. Yep. Which one do you want me to use? Okay. And Anton LaVey is right here. Oh, y'all just saw something. Greetings. My name is Anton LaVey. I'm the one that I'm the one that did this with the Church of Satan. And what is true is correct. The time regarding a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, throughout the Knights Templar, as I channel through these vessels at this time. Bye. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Representing a Scorpio that didn't listen to their own ancestors. You know, an unfortunate, serious sign of events. And regardless, people will go all above and beyond to make sure you don't know about it. But you're mad and ask questions because you decide. So guess what? Now you don't have any decision. Nobody has any decision. I mean, you know, God, like, you turn yourself into a dog on this one. Yeah. That's not funny. Someone called it ASPCA, you know, the God, Angel Raphael, you know, it's not funny. I'm Jewish. Do not kill an animal unless for food. I think we've been kind of doing that a little bit too much, huh? Time to look at things a little more differently? No? Okay. Each book you look at is the same thing times yourself. The table is also yourself. The church is also yourself. The car that you drive is also yourself. You drive yourself crazy. Today's teaching.